Hey everybody, this is Nico, your GM for A Fool's Quest. I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you, first of all, for listening to the show. This is episode 4 of our Dungeon Dive arc, which is 6 episodes long, and if this is your first arc of our show listening to, we really appreciate it. If you've been listening since the beginning of the show, we appreciate that as well, or even the beginning of Season 2, we really appreciate it. This is actually wrapping up Season 2. So that's really exciting for us, and we do have Season 3 prepped up and ready to go around the corner, so stay tuned for that. As a D&D role-playing podcast, we know that there's a lot of options that are out there for you to go and listen to, so we really appreciate you taking the time to listen to ours. We don't do any kind of advertising or pay for any advertising outside of just our own social media or word of mouth. So word of mouth is super important to us, and if you get a chance to show your support by telling your friends or family or somebody you think that might be interested in our show, we would really appreciate it. On top of that, leaving us a review on websites like Podchaser or on iTunes is super impactful and beneficial for our show. So if you get a chance to do that and you're enjoying this arc, please, we invite you to do that. We will appreciate it more than we could possibly tell you. Okay, enough rambling from me. I do want to take this time, though, to add a quick promo from another D&D podcast show that I personally listen to and I really enjoy. So if you get a chance after this show, after this episode, go online to wherever you find your podcast and search up Dice Populi and give these guys a shot. They're super amusing, super high quality, and if you are enjoying our show, I can almost guarantee that you'll enjoy theirs. And finally, last but not least, stay tuned after this episode for an incredibly awesome outro done by our own Mike Cole. It's super awesome, and I think you'll enjoy it. All right, that's enough from me, so be safe, we love you all, and stay foolish.
Welcome to the Badlands. 4 prisoners set sail on dicey waters, threatened by the sea.
We're gonna have to get a new boat.
By the beasts.
How big are these birds?
We need to run now.
And by each other.
I don't know why they would want to put me in jail.
Because you sunk one of their ships.
They don't know that.
Join Colt, Locke, Edmund, and Maeve on a journey full of magic, tragedy, and laughter in a podcast adventure like no other. Listen to Dice Populi wherever you get your podcasts or at dicepopuli.com.
Background ambience brought to you in part by Midnight Syndicate, the perfect musical accompaniment for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Friends, gamers, nerds of all flavors, lend us your ears. Welcome to the 2nd season of A Fool's Quest. Previously, tasked by the leaders of the Global Adventurers Guild to clear out Maraxi Tower and eliminate the evil wizard Whispers, the fools continued further into the tower. After battling a room full of mimics, a cloaker in the kitchen, a slimy tentacled aboleth, and failing as many traps as possible, the fools managed their way, somehow, to the 2nd floor of the tower. Discovering a library full of Whisper's trophies, the heroes discover a hidden door leading them to a large room with a chest. In true fool's fashion, Hobbes critically shoots the chest, spilling its contents onto the ground, and drawing the attention of a nearby young blue dragon. Now, let's join Hobbes, the Tabaxi Ranger, Malphaedor, the Aasimar Paladin, and Dwarven Brewmaster Ingvald Porter Altbeir as they band together in their continued pursuit of A Fool's Quest.
And we are recording.
Dun dun dun. So nice to be back.
So, yeah.
It's been a minute.
All right, where we left off.
When last we left our heroes.
As it stands right now, for the most part, you guys are pretty much healthy, with the exception of Urk, who has a giant metal piece sticking out of his leg from the trap that you guys detonated before you came in here.
Ew.
You walked into a room. There was a bunch of rubble on the ground. There were runes on the wall. It was a door that was hidden behind a desk. that Urk found the switch for and opened it up, and the trap went off, and then you guys went in the room. There were runes on the walls. There was a fireplace burning on the northern wall, and you saw a treasure chest that was there, which Hobbes decided to shoot, and he critically opened with an arrow, which opened the chest. It was not a mimic, which was the concern that instituted the arrow. And then a small blue dragon made its way down the rubble pile and pulled itself in front of the treasure chest, and lightning started to sparkle around its head. And that's where we left off last time. So
You say it's small, but it's still a dragon, so
Young blue
we're all
dragon.
going to die.
yeah, it's a young blue dragon. So I mean, it's a large creature, but it's not like a full-on
Ancient.
yeah, or large, or like a adult. We should all roll initiative real quick. I'm not saying that you guys specifically have to fight, but we should roll initiative out to see, in case you do, what happens.
I don't go first.
Okay.
What's the initiative order?
Mike, bad guys, me, Marcy, Ingvald, and Urk.
Damn it.
Marcy?
Macy, whatever. The fuck ever.
Marsha. How bad is
been
this
6
episode gonna be?
It's going to be awesome.
We do remember how to roll dice, right?
I don't know. I know.
All right. So I see this blue dragon. I have terrible flashbacks to the last blue dragon, and just go beast mode and rush it. Get right up in his face. Sword to the throat, best I can.
Okay.
First swing, that's not good. Second swing, still not good.
You suck.
In true Malphaedor fashion, whoosh, 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 whoosh. A lot of nothing.
How do you miss a dragon?
I think you need your balls reattached.
Well, the fury overtook him, like his eyes heated up, and
Yes.
he charged forward with...
It's a blue dragon. I got scared, all right? I'm sorry.
You're just another weak human afraid to face death.
Had a bad incident with one. My back twinges every time.
Yeah, when you threw your back out. Do recall, if you get less than 50% health, then you take damage. Okay, you're at 30%.
And as a bonus action, I'll take a slap at it with the shield.
If you knock a dragon over with this, I'm gonna be impressed.
Do you think maybe we should have talked to it before we just attacked it?
Shut your dirty whore mouth, player. Okay.
No,
It's a
fuck
blue
dragons.
dragon.
Fuck dragons.
Yeah,
Malphaedor's head, he has anxiety about it.
Yeah.
He's been standing here staring at it for 6 months.
it's not a metal dragon.
At least I didn't sit there and freeze.
Or like last time, just completely not see it whatsoever.
Okay, well, I just went plunk, and it said, ha, 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 I will eat you. And, all right, who's next?
The blue dragon closes its eyes as you throw your as Malphaedor
I wouldn't be
shows
surprised
it.
if the dragon just kind of face-palmed at this point. It's like, really?
You suck.
The dragon sets back on its hind legs with its claws up in the air, and it makes a couple of grunting noises as it inhales and lets out its lightning breath charge. The lightning shoots forth from its mouth in a 60-foot line that is 5 feet wide that starts at Malphaedor, runs, I believe it hits Hobbes, as well as Macy.
Oh, Ingvald is outside the line. Right?
Yep, the line is 5 feet wide, so...
It goes all the way to the wall.
Yep. Goes to the wall.
Just wondering if it hits Ingvald or if it hits Macy.
If it goes along like the line it's staring.
If it goes with 5-foot line, it would stay in line with him. You'd be just outside.
Yeah,
Your hair would stand on end.
It would
and
toast me.
It'd be like the lightning striking the tree right next to you.
So each creature in that line must make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
21.
19.
Okay, and Macy?
Marcy.
Oof. Ooh. Yeah, that's just no.
She was caught unawares.
She's trying to be sneaky so far away, so she got toasted. And Macy's probably dead.
Could be.
He's rolled a lot of dice so far.
That's right. Me and Malphaedor are still going to take half damage. We're probably going to die.
Yeah, so it's half damage for Malphaedor and for Hobbes. It is full damage for Macy.
Oh, she's already down to 17.
She's done. See you, Marcy.
The dragon reels back on its hind legs and lets out a crackling static or lightning bolt that comes forth from its mouth in a straight line that goes 60 feet. Hits Malphaedor first, then hits Hobbes, and then lands full force against Macy, blasting Macy up against the wall and exploding Macy into little tiny Macy bits.
Damn.
The initial hit for Macy was 56 damage.
Jesus.
So that means each of you two.
Each of them took 28.
I'm excited to play my Dragonborn Sorcerer. Get some wild magic going. It'll be fun.
And then after the dragon has finished and it closes its mouth shut to cut off the lightning, it lands back down on its forefront, on its two front legs, and says,
Who are you to enter my domain?
We are walking corpses.
Future zombies.
Well, actually, I don't think you can make a zombie out of dust. So
That's true.
that's not a thing. So you're up.
All right, I'm going to.
Oh, I got to make a percentage.
Oh,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
this might save us.
What are we up to? 30%? Or is it
you're at 30%, yep.
44?
44. And just real quick, Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, I know.
Do you?
I
Because
do.
I don't trust that you know.
So I'm going to use one level 1 to cast Hunter's Mark on him. And then I'm just going to shoot him twice. That's the first one's a hit. The second one is not. 16 damage.
Okay.
That'll save me 8 gold a month.
Except for, didn't she carry some of your shit?
Just the mundane shit.
Anything that Macy was carrying is vaporized.
Yeah.
Especially her.
Yeah.
Including the Macy.
Yeah.
She could have been such a badass if she'd gained a few more levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she didn't.
Yeah. No. All right. After Hobbes goes.
Macy. So
No.
Ingvald!
Macy sits in the corner and smolders.
We use Macy's turn. We all use Macy's turn to give a tiny prayer, like, oh!
Moment of silence.
You hear taps in the background. Ingvald.
So good at killing.
She was a fine sniper.
So, Ingvald, I'm going to start off with some devil darts at the terrifying dragon. First one misses. Second one misses. And I'll use my bonus action to attack. That is a hit.
We're never going to see whispers.
Oh, no.
All right, so Ingvald, you threw 3 sets of darts. Is that what you did to hit?
Yep, 3 total. 3 sets. And 2 sets missed. So
2 sets missed. And your other 2 hit it probably...
I was going to say probably right in the neck area.
All right, so right in the hide.
Right in the haunches.
Yeah, minimal damage.
They kind of stuck in there, but they're wiggling, which is a bad sign.
It's like they stuck and then drooped.
So after Ingvald goes Urk.
Yeah, after Ingvald goes Urk. And Urk has a mystery wand. Am I able to use that?
Not until you identify what it is.
That's unfortunate. I was really hoping it would be something that kills
Just
things.
like wave it. Obliterate!
Leviosa!
do I have a Wand of Wonder?
No. It's you left it back at the barracks with your bag of holding.
Damn it.
Isn't that rather unfortunate?
And non-existent.
Urk is going to use... First attack's going to be Eldritch Blast. Okay. Obviously.
Obviously, he's a warlock.
It's the thing he
There's a
does.
surprise.
And it hits. Yeah, so the dragon is blasted back 10 feet on a successful hit.
Does that work against large creatures?
It does not specify the size of creature necessary. It just says on a successful hit.
Okay.
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 Might look that up later. But for now, let's let it happen.
We'll let this slide.
I'm just thinking, like, if you met an ancient dragon,
Oh, yeah.
like a level 1 warlock spell's not going to blast it back at all or
actually-
hurt it.
It's actually not even a level 1, so let's hope.
It's a cantrip, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's 2 beams. Both are D10. plus charisma. 12 damage from the Eldritch Blast.
Let's do this. Because of the size of the dragon being large, let's do a 50% chance that it knocks it back. So you roll a die. High, it knocks it back. Low, it stays still.
16.
So it knocks it back. Would you say 10 feet?
Yep, 10 feet.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep. So Urk's blast hits the dragon.
It's right in the chest.
Knocks it back 10 feet. And then Malphaedor takes a swing at it.
As the dragon rears back with his head being knocked back, I'll take a swing for the neck just below the jawbone. And that's a hit.
What?
11. So I take the liberty of removing a few scales in its neck.
Yeah, that you do. And after Urk...
Malphaedor.
Yeah, Urk only gets one attack per round. I was hoping.
Yeah, with spells, you only get one attack per round. Always.
I was wanting to use my... I was wanting to use Blink to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, unless you're a cheating ranger, you only get to cast one spell per turn.
Oh, snap! Feel attacked.
Okay. Probably wash, rinse, repeat. More of the same. Step forward.
Except hurt it this time?
Yes.
Yep.
2 sword attacks. And I'm just hollering blindly because I'm in some...
Can you holler with sight, though? Because I want you to hit it.
I'm working on it.
Nah.
That's not it. Nope.
You're a great tank.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
And the bonus slap. 17.
Oh, for your strength.
24.
God, fucking damn it.
Dragon strength.
Yeah. You might be big. Are you dragon big?
He beat it last time. You're just trying to distract the dragon at this point. Just look down here.
Last time he hit, but he did not do anything.
And it's an intelligent creature. At this point, you could probably barter with him. Okay, stop attacking our mentally challenged friend. He doesn't know what he's doing.
That or the dragon's thinking, put this thing out of its misery. Holy shit.
He has specious biases.
Have I sufficiently confused the dragon at this point?
It doesn't feel super threatened. I mean, you're swinging at it, and it's barely moving to avoid
one more
you.
round of this, I'm going to get a chuckle out of him or something.
All right, well, before he decides to chuckle, he
just pick me up.
rears back up, takes his left claw, and swings down at you, and...
kills me.
Fucking splatter.
And that hits.
God damn.
Then he takes his right claw down to strike at you, and he, as he brings his right claw down, your shield is on your left arm, right?
Yes.
You lift your left arm and block that blow completely. And then as
Luck.
he does that, he goes to bite down on your shield, but you lift it up just a little bit. He bites down like he wants to rip the shield away from you, but you lift it up, and his teeth smash against the front of the shield.
Captain America.
That's if the first attack didn't kill you. We haven't gotten damage for that yet.
So it does...
Still extremely singed from the lightning bolt.
First attack does 60 damage. Well, fucking...
Macy didn't even get a shot on
All that other stuff I said, forget it.
11 points of damage with the left-handed blow, left claw blow.
Hey, if you want to turn into a demon yet, this is the time.
Taking a percentage.
Please.
You're at 40%.
There's seldom that we want you to do that, but right now.
Okay, that's 29.
Okay.
He's a demon.
I go full tilt.
All right, so let's all give Malphaedor a moment to explain to us. And you, I will say, going full demon restores you back up to full hit points.
Nice.
You essentially have become an entirely new entity.
And he's a god.
He's more like the same thing he was, just evil instead of good.
But evil against the things that are evil to us is good to me.
So as the last time, his visage goes completely dark and gray, shrouded in shadows. Ghost-like leathery wings come out from his back. And it is a presence attack immediately to him, but unless he's immune to fear.
He's not immune to fear.
I mean, have you ever seen a demon appear in your hand? That's fucking scary.
Well, actually, it's not actually demonic. It's a dark Azamar. It goes onto the full necrotic shroud, unleashing the divine energy, although it's tainted, causing the eyes to turn into pools of darkness and 2 skeletal, ghostly, flightless wings to sprout from my back. Instant I transform other creatures within 10 feet, which would be just the dragon, must succeed on a charisma saving throw or become frightened until end of next turn.
Anything else happen?
Like a large wave of death energy or something?
No.
You instantly do 1,000 damage to anything within 5 feet.
It might possibly scare the shit out of the dragon, and it'll just try to leave us alone.
I don't think
Just
that
can't
one.
move towards you.
No, it's only when he first happens, right?
Now, if you're afraid of anything, you can't move towards it, and I think you get disadvantage on
And you
attacks.
use your entire action to move as far away from it as you can.
A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. It no longer has to move away, though.
Okay.
And it's a 15 save DC.
Oh, he failed.
Okay.
Oh, yay!
The dragon's left claw comes down to strike you, and as it strikes you,
The whole show goes off.
and the dragon, completely taken aback by what just happened, rears up and then ducks down to the right, taking its head away from you. It doesn't move, but it definitely cowers away, like what it just saw was something ghastly and terrifying.
I play it up and take a stately pose in front of it.
You are restored to full health, Malphaedor, and that aura always in place? So if your teammates get close to you now?
It lasts for 1 minute.
1 minute? Okay. And it was only frightened till the end of the next round, it said?
Yeah.
Till the end of your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, my turn. Both attacks hit. 14 damage on the first one, and 14 on the second one.
What's your attack look like?
Just 2 arrows fly and hit it in the face.
It's really arrowy. It's like a
very arrowy attack.
Right in the jowls.
yeah. If you've seen something go in a straight line aggressively, and then poke something, that's what happened.
Like your darts were supposed to do?
No, my darts were actually only there for annoyance.
They did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hobbes, you are finished?
Yes. I'm good where I am. I don't want to move.
And Hobbes, you're standing right next to the fireplace now, so you kind of look like a dark, creepy ranger, all cloaked in shadow, with a tail twitching in the back.
Almost like real life.
Is there anything nearby I can knock off a shelf? Or?
No, it's all just a bunch of rubble on the ground,
Okay.
so...
He just kind of kicks a rock.
All right, after Hobbes...
Ingvald.
Ingvald's going to immediately throw some Devil Spine darts and hope they actually hit this time. That's a crit.
Headshot.
Nice.
Alrighty. 19 damage on that first dart.
Damn.
Second dart, I'm going to use my extra dice. It's also a crit.
Unstoppable.
Jeez.
Nice! 16 more damage, so 33 total.
Hell yeah.
Yikes.
Is he showing any woundage at this point?
Oh, yeah.
Ingvald, literally, a dart in each hand. Turns out ambidextrous. It's great. Threw them both at
You can't have a dart in each hand. You've got a beer mug in one hand at all times.
Shut up. Fine. Wow. First dart was aimed at the neck, and it got like right underneath the chin of the dragon. And the second one was right for the forehead.
Right where I knocked the scale off.
Yeah, there you go. We're right inside that scale spot.
Teamwork.
And it lets out a large roar as the one right in the forehead hits.
Yeah. And that forehead one, since there are fire-based darts, a burst of flame came out of the both spots that they hit.
All right.
Very good.
Nice.
Eric's turn.
Eric's turn. And he's ready for some more Eldritch Blasts.
Damn, man, we're fucking up the dragon, man.
That is what he sounds like.
Macy! No!
No, shit, she had my stash, dude.
Urk is sad for the other side characters that have been killed in this trip.
Those two spent like 2 weeks together while you guys were off in God
Yeah.
World? They were best friends.
Oh, man.
They were pretty
Long
good
walks
friends.
in the woods.
And for one, no, Urk's best friend is Ingvald, and only Ingvald. Macy was
He's getting all defensive now. I'm his best friend.
Macy was a good friend, but not a best friend. Fuck off. Urk's gonna roll. Ooh, advantage is great. He missed. But he didn't crit fail, which is fine to me.
Malphaedor.
Okay. Instead of a movement phase, I'll use the effect that's going on with me for added effect and address the dragon.
I give you this one chance to stand down, surrender.
Okay, yeah, make your intimidate roll.
Okay, with a +8. Yeah, so 11.
Do you get advantage on that for being a...
He gets a disadvantage on his stuff since he's feared.
Yeah,
frightened.
But it's not a save, it's a check.
Ability checks.
The ability check is for you,
rolls.
yeah. Which I gave you a bonus because it's frightened, but still, an 11 doesn't.
I rolled a 3, so...
yeah.
Ooh, bonuses.
Yeah.
So it responds in kind and says...
You are in my home.
Okay.
Oh, that went great. Thanks for pissing it off more.
All right. I still have sword and shield, so...
Jesus God.
That was a fat one.
What the fuck?
See if you roll another one.
No.
Okay.
That would have hit, too.
Yeah. And second attack.
Mm.
Nope.
Not my fault.
Shield. Good God.
Dude, put that thing away. They're like children here.
I'm putting these dice away.
I'll take disadvantage on that save, though. So it only got an 11.
12.
Okay, so you hit it, but do 50% chance to see if you actually knock it down.
I'll just slap it prone if it's... Nope.
All right.
Does the that shield bash do, like, improvised weapon damage?
No, I only do that if you crit.
All right.
So the dragon is still frightened right now, gets up, and it goes to attack you still.
But you're full health.
And disadvantage on the attack rolls.
Yep.
Yay! You may live.
Okay, so the first one's a hit.
You fucking ass.
Second one's a hit.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
That's a 1. You rolled a 1.
Third one's a crit.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Critical fail. You rolled a 1. He cheats.
And you fucking died.
So even with disadvantage, no, he's back up to full health. So
I still might die. The way you're rolling.
So he.
Oh, Wesley gets 2 crits 1 round. Now Nick's got a crit with a dragon.
Coming back up from its cower in fear, it goes to. It brings its right claw up to slash you, and it slashes you across the chest. Then it brings its left claw down from the other side and gets you across your right shoulder. And then, as you are being stunned by that, and it's kind of taking you off guard, it brings a bite down right on the side of your neck. And it does 34 damage total.
Ow.
Now it is Hobbes' turn.
One arrow flies and hits it in the same spot that Malphaedor took the scale off.
That spot's getting fucked up.
Glad I made that opening.
And the other one just strikes the wall behind it. That's it.
Perfect. And it's Ingvald's turn.
All right. Well, some more devil darts. Let's keep this rolling. Let's hope the crits keep running before Malphaedor dies. That's a 7. Oh, thank God. I stared at that for a solid
I had
second.
to double check that.
I was like, no. First attack missed.
Oh, no, you done.
Both attacks missed. The darts just bounced off of their previous entries.
I got my shield in the way.
Sounds
like something Malphaedor would do.
When he slashed you up and you lifted your arm up and
spun me around. Stop it!
I have stabbed Malphaedor before, so it's fair.
That's
yes,
true.
You have pegged me in the head before.
Irk's turn.
Irk's gonna try and blast it with an Eldritch Blast.
Rightfully so.
It's his thing. It's what
Macy.
No. +3, so 15 damage from Irk on the Eldritch Blast. It's gonna hit him square in the face. And 50% chance of getting knocked back 10 feet.
Yep.
So if it's above 10, he gets pushed back.
Yep.
So, yeah, he got pushed back 10 feet.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Okay, that was a miss.
Okay.
No way.
Yeah, I know. Surprise, huh?
It is Malphaedor's turn.
That is a hit.
Hit it like you mean it.
Second is a miss. And I am going to smite it. We got to do some damage to this guy.
Now we're choosing to smite?
Well, it's the first. In fairness, it's the first time he's hit. So
yeah, actually, that's fair. That's completely fair.
That's true. I can't talk too much shit. I've
Except
only
for
hit
the
twice.
one strike where I took the scale off. No way to put him down. So in a final coup de grace, just in utter frustration, I shoved the sword deep into the spot with the missing scale.
Man, that spot saved the
Straight
day.
up. Underneath, just covered in dragon goo at this point as it runs down my arm and makes all my armor joints all squeaky and crap. And whisper a prayer to Greyhawk, basically translating to "fuck you."
The dragon squirms, trying to let out one last
gurgle
breath of lightning breath to fry you for the pain that you just inflicted on it, but with your blade securely implanted in it, it cannot summon the ability to cast that lightning, and it falls forward toward you.
Oh god.
Crushing you.
Make a quick athletics check to make sure it doesn't land on you. Just a 10. And
Oh,
there
you go.
Withdraw the sword and shimmy out to the side.
And you guys now have killed a young blue dragon.
Yay.
Ingvald falls to his knees in exhaustion.
I kick it in the head. And just kind of walk back to the guy's sword and shield, just kind of dragging on.
Is he still in that
Covered in blue dragon goop?
Is he still in the state of terror? That
No, it powers down.
Oh, you powered it down already?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just sit on the ground for a minute.
Okay. Yeah, so you sit down in the rubble.
Like a war stricken. Just like laying there.
I
Like,
look
why?
I see him take a seat, and I just look for something to sit on myself.
Yeah, so Ingvald, you sit down on the ground right where you were standing, and you realize you are in such close proximity to the burnt, charred remains of Macy.
Oh.
Look over and just kind of start drinking my beer. Cheers. Respect for the dead.
Salute.
Yep.
Pour one for your homies.
Always pour one for the homies.
Okay, so you guys all take a moment to rest.
Yes.
Gather yourselves.
We don't have any potions, do we? Healing potions.
I have 2 potions of healing, 1 scroll of healing word, and 1 potion of superior healing.
I have 2 potions of superior healing.
I am not in need of potion because I actually didn't take damage that round.
Oh, yeah, I do have one. 8d4 plus 8. I'm chugging my potion of superior healing.
Yep. I'm going to give Urk 1 of my potions of healing, just a regular one, because he's going to need a little... He's going to need to seal the hole in his fucking leg at some point in time. It's a good thing he didn't try to walk at any point in time this battle.
Drinking that potion of superior healing, much like Ingvald drinks his mug, and just, just like dripping off my chin.
I'm also going to try and collect all of my darts that bounced around the room.
Okay. How many darts did you throw total?
Through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I threw 9 darts.
So 9 darts, 3 of which exploded.
Yep,
so
3 went in and exploded.
So roll a d6 then to see how many you recover of the ones that didn't explode.
Hey, 6 of them!
Wow,
Perfect
look at
record.
that.
You didn't get to now.
So that means I lost 3. Then.
Yep. The 3 that exploded, they're not recoverable, it turns out, after
We
something
found that out now.
explodes. Just ask Macy.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking, yeah.
Hasta la vista, baby.
What do you guys do?
Leave. Can we go home?
Yeah.
Just let Whisper do his thing.
I don't know if you guys recall, but in the northeast corner where
I'm going to walk over and check what fell out of the chest.
Yeah, I follow him over to see what the chest contains.
So the chest contains a very large gem that is worth 4,500 gold.
Yoink.
We're just going to call it the gold gem because it's easier than trying to put 4,500 gold into your inventory.
Is this all going in the party account?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm doing sleight of hand to pocket that gold gem.
I don't even notice.
I could make it 4,500 gold coins if you want.
Why?
Because that's what it has for a dragon horde loot thing.
Fine. Goes in the...
I see him anyway.
You're not a rogue.
But I'm a cat.
I see it and allow it.
You both saw it.
There's also a bolt of fine cloth worth 250 gold. Something you can shred up in front of everyone.
Yeah, I don't care about the cloth. So if he steals it, he steals it.
And I'll throw all this in the.
How much for the cloth?
250.
250. I'll put all the details in the thing. So there's a fine cloth. There is a gilded wooden dice with inlaid silver. There is a bronze rod set with a bloodstone. A sable talisman set with a chrysoprase. Chrysoprase?
Huh?
I don't know.
What's that do?
It's just something sparkly.
Yep, it's pretty.
Ooh, that's sparkly.
There's a gilded wooden box, a golden torque, a silver amulet. There is... Now, so those are all the things that are just worth gold, essentially.
Okay.
Things that you can use. There is Dust of Disappearance.
Ooh.
A potion of animal friendship, so labeled.
It's handy that they're labeled.
Uh-huh. And 4 potions of greater healing.
All right. So all 4 of us will take one of those.
And you all receive 2,500 experience.
That puts us up over 34K.
And we leveled up! It wasn't worth it.
Before we get into leveling up and doing all that, is there anything else you guys want to do in this room? Do you what is your next steps of action, next course of action before we end this episode and move on to the next?
I guess
I will commence to burn the rest of whatever is left of Macy, and
not even going to try to revive her.
Pretty sure at this point CPR won't work, and gather the ashes.
Okay. There is a few unbroken urns in here that you could...
Sure.
Urns in here.
Urns.
Yeah, urns.
Some of them urines.
Put her in her urine. Here's a urine with your daughter in it. Sorry. My apologies.
I know you probably yearned for it.
Boo. In fact, you lose your XP.
Hey. Too late. I already rolled it out.
Okay. And as agreed upon before, my next level will be first level in Warlock. And my Paladin levels are going to shift to Oathbreaker.
Yep. After changing forms, you have got some character work to do.
Yeah.
Ingvald, is there anything you and Urk would like to do while...
Ingvald got a 16, and Urk got a 14 to investigate the room for just anything of value or anything that would be of interest.
As far as items of value that you found, everything would have been in that chest that the dragon had. Everything else was just kind of stuff that it had brought along with it. You do see, as far as things of interest, points of interest, you do still notice that as you make your way into the room, those runes that were drawn on the wall, even the brand new wall that was put in at the end of the hallway, or at the end of the room, in the last room that you guys were in before you came into here, there are runes all over all of it.
Gotcha. Do I recognize this language at all?
Nope.
This Urk?
Nope.
Gotcha.
And Hobbes, do you do anything before we wrap up?
No, I'm just going to sit on a pile of gold and rest for a minute.
All right. So you sit down and you kind of slide into the chest a little bit while you watch Malphaedor gather up the ashes of his fallen apprentice. And this is a good spot to end the episode. So level up.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.
Hello.
Through darkness, Macy's friend, they faced a dragon once again, guarding treasure while it was sleeping. It was awoken from Hobbes creeping, and the vision that was burned into my brain still remains. Electric sounds, poor Macy. Malphaedor didn't see it right. Ingvald stepped wide to escape its eyes. 'Neath the arcing of 1,000,000 volts, Mal turned his shield to the lightning bolts. When their eyes were blinded by the flash of a thundering light that split the night, blue dragon breath, poor Macy. And in the aftermath I saw a smoldering corpse and nothing more. She took the lightning bolt full strength head on, failed her saving throw, and now she's gone, obliterated by the might of the dragon's breath. Nothing's left except the smell of Macy. Fool, said I, this really blows. Rolling ones, the danger grows. Throwing darts now at its scaly face, swinging wildly with sword and mace. Their attacks like tissue paper fell. What the hell? Gonna die like Macy. And then the fools, they caught a break. A lucky smite that dragon makes. Exhausted all, they simply sat and drank, breathing heavy and their bones did ache. But their friend who was slain was just ashes in an urn. There's no return. And they pressed on. Without Macy.